Hello everybody, this is Master S here at Legacy Martial Arts and Kenneth's Best Summer Camp, and I'm here with week 3 of our Word of the Week that we've been working on, and this week is a very important one. It's actually in our 7 tenets, and it's the word self-control. Self-control. Self-control is a big one for martial arts, obviously, because they have to be able to control their body to do the different physical tasks that we have set in front of them. But the bigger and deeper message and things that we can get across with self-control are more mental to help the kids focus outside of the dojang as well as inside. So I have a couple cliff notes. I'm just going to be reading a little bit from here or there, and then hopefully addressing some things that maybe you guys have seen as parents or as leaders in your schools, and maybe these are tips or hints that we can use to help kids develop more self-control. Basically, children are wound up really tight these days because there are so many more rules to follow than ever before. By the time the second half of the day comes around, they're mentally exhausted. When kids get mentally exhausted, their downstairs brain starts to kick in override their upstairs brain. So basically the one part of the brain that regulates their self-control or their impulse control starts to get a little overridden from the downstairs brain. So this makes it really difficult for the kids to control their actions, and sometimes they'll lash out or they'll have breakdowns more frequently than are seen before. So when this happens, we will see more anger, aggression, things like that. With that said, teaching children the skill of self-control will help them regulate their emotions when they need it the most. There's a couple basic things that we teach at the school, and also we teach at our home in order to help these kids stay a little bit more in control of their emotions. And one of them is just to teach them how to take a deep breath when that time has come. So now I'm frustrated, I'm lashing out, I'm showing anger. All right, let's do a state change real quick. Let's not look at that project that you're doing. Let's not work on that homework that you're working on. Just look at me for a second. Let's talk about something and take a deep breath. Take a couple deep breaths. Let's do 2 deep breaths right now. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Awesome. Let's just do a quick state change. What are you excited about doing after we finish this project? Okay, that's great. Good. Now we've calmed down. We can also teach them a little bit more about positive self-talk. This is a big thing when kids are frustrated. So if they're having difficulty with a project, those are times when the kids start to say things in their heads that aren't necessarily as positive as we'd like them to be. So teaching kids self-talk, like saying things like, you know what, I'm frustrated right now, but I know that I have the intelligence to get through this. I know I'm smart enough to get to the other side of this, or I know I'm strong enough to come on the other side of this better. So teaching kids to have this positive mental attitude will really help them through those frustrating times. And also how to make good choices when they're seeing both the good choice that could be there and the bad choice that could be there. So we look at both and we say, all right, this choice that you're about to make, these are the 2 possible outcomes or 3 possible outcomes. Let's look at those real quick and let's discuss why we want to make the best possible choice. This will help you with your self-control and make sure that you're always making those good choices by weighing what difficulty you're going to have if we choose the bad path. So these are a couple tasks that we tell the kids, we teach the kids here at the school, taking deep breaths, having positive self-talk, and also seeing the differences between a good choice and a bad choice and what those outcomes could be. These are real easy drills that we can do as parents at home and really kind of support the idea of self-control in daily life. There's lots of different ways to do it. These are just a couple of the ones that we suggest. Children's brains are more moldable, and self-control is one of the more powerful ways we can help them realize that they're in control even when they think that they aren't. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I hope you guys are looking forward to an awesome week here at the studio. We're going to do a little mat chat with the kids. It's going to be slightly different than what we talked about here, just because it's going to relate to them personally and what they're going through so that they understand that their self-control is important. We're also going to be playing some games based on self-control that are going to be lots of fun on Wednesday and Thursday. So we hope you guys can make it to class this week. That's it for me today. I look forward to seeing you guys next week for our next word of the week. But this week, this is it. This is self-control, week number 3. I'll see you guys soon. Tang Su.